It's your boy Robbie Digital, and today we got something
big.
Benny! Hey, Benny! I don't play by the rules.
We're back with another episode of Destroy Never, where we unbox never-before-seen artifacts buried deep within the Department of Nike archives. And today on Destroy Never, we got someone inside this box whose ego is bigger than mine. And when it comes to basketball superstars, there's a lot. But how many are so large in culture that they never even stepped on the basketball court? The one, the only, the big man in little shoes. I'm talking about Little Penny. Little Penny.
Little Penny.
Benny! What do they call these shoes anyway?
Air Penny.
Let's get into it. When you talk about personalities, Little Penny may be the most famous person talked about in our department. Fire. Are you gonna come out? I can't do the show without you. Yeah, you. Yes, this is your the whole episode is about you. You have to come out of the box. Okay, so what you need to know first about Lifestyle's Penny Hardaway, he was really reserved, soft-spoken person, but played louder than anybody on the court. I'm talking dunks, alley-oops, big buckets, and so much more. Hardaway was the most unstoppable player when he was going hard in the paint. But even though Big Penny let his game speak for itself, Nike saw an opportunity for his on-court alter ego to be personified in the form of a puppet that captured his outspoken play. If you look at the commercials, from house parties to talking to supermodels and jumping in other people's commercials too, somehow he was the busiest, hardest working Nike athlete we ever had.
Tell them Little Penny from the Science Club says hello.
So I know a lot of basketball players who have like the crispiest haircuts, but no one has a haircut like Little Penny. Like, it doesn't move, it stays in place. His high top fade is like top tier. How did he get his own custom made Destroyer jacket with his logo on the side? And his Penny 2s, minus he probably has the only Penny 2s intact in the Orlando colorway, which is wild to me. So there's a penny missing, and of course it's Party Penny, because he never has to show up. I'm the only one who has to work. Well, you guys too. I mean, what other puppet do you know wore his sunglasses throughout the whole party, had supermodel friends on speed dial? Wait, no. He still has a brick phone? Come on.
Hello?
Hey, I can't talk now. I'm driving to a tunnel.
Although you saw him on TV, Little Penny was the only person that you could actually have in your home. Who else had their own life-size action figure that talked and came with a basketball and had the same current shoes that were out at the same time? Speaking of shoes, Penny Hardaway's collection is top tier, probably top 5 in my opinion, of Nike signature athlete shoes. When the Penny 2 dropped, the designs were out of this world. From the wave patterns, to the 3M, to the multi-directional movement, Nike Zoom Air, we hadn't seen this before. But it wasn't until in the mid-2000s, Little Penny got his own shoe. This was a moment. This shoe culminated all of Penny's signature shoes into one crazy hybrid that had the streets on fire. Foam composite material from the Penny 1, upper from the Penny 2, outsole from the Penny 3, stitching from the Penny 4, that classic signature Penny logo right on the side. And then Little Penny on the back. But if you didn't think he was vain enough, Little Penny had his face on the bottom of his shoe. What other player do you know has his face on the bottom of the shoe? On the bottom of the shoe. All right, guys, that's a wrap. We've talked about the biggest little man in the game, the only player that you gotta go one-on-one, but it's really 1.5-on-1. And remember, like Little Penny always says, when I'm not in action, I'm in action. Oh, that's your line, I'm sorry, I just wanted to. Oh, so when you do it, it's cool, but when I do it, it's a problem, because I'm not in contract. That's crazy.